Hi guys, my name is Bongani Mahlangu. This is a special request video to do the form, and I don't have a battery. I'll try to be fast as possible. So to do a form, the first thing you create Word document. So after creating a Word document, this is the Word document that I've created, and then I open it. Then after I've opened the Word document, after I've opened the Word document, this is the Word document I've opened. And then I go to insert, and then I choose table. Let's say maybe this is a table that I've created. Okay, and then just make cells. Then maybe I type SARS-CoV employment form. So after I've typed the SARS-CoV employment form, I'll select here and I go home. I increase the font size, maybe I make it 18 pt. Don't know if you get me. Okay, and then maybe I make them uppercase. Maybe I also center it. Then here I type maybe name. Maybe here I type surname. Maybe here I type date of birth. Maybe here I type gender. Maybe I match this cell, and then after matching this cell, I insert another rows. And then maybe here I type educational information. And after typing educational information, maybe I also center, bold and underline. It's example. It will depend to the question paper. Sorry for the sound that I'm making. Okay guys, if this was the example of the form that we are creating, if this was the example of the form that we are creating, if this was the example of the form that we are creating, so this is how you create it. Okay, I'll do another video doing this form. It's just this one was on the special request, so I'm quickly doing it as an example. Maybe if I've got more time and stuff, I will then do the form. Actually, we need a video about the form, a proper video about the form. So normally your computer will not have a developer, so you will need to go to options, and then after going to options, you customize ribbon. After customizing ribbon, and then you'll find developer will not be ticked like this, so you'll have to tick it, and you say OK. After that, you'll have a developer tabs here. Normally, mine was there because I've put it long before now, but in your computer you won't have developers tab. So there are two things that we've touched. Firstly is that how do you add a developers tab? That's the first one. And the second one is that when you are doing this form, you need a table. So you need a table, you need a developers tab. So what do you do with developers tab? You go to developer, and then you go to design mode. And then after design mode here, you click here on the plain text, and then you put it here, and then you put spacebar so that it can fit the row. And the surname is also a plain text, so you go and click the plain text, and then you put your cursor here, you press a spacebar so that it can fit the row. Date of birth is a date, so you'll select and you come to developer, you put a date picker control, and then to gender you use a drop list down, and then after clicking drop list down, you come to property and click the property. Now you type gender, and then after typing gender, you repeat the gender here. Because you have two genders, of which is a male and a female, you come here on add. You click here, you write me, and then you say OK, you say add, you type female, you say OK. So you have two genders, and then you click OK, and then you come here, you want to put a tick box there, and then you come here, you want to put a tick box here, and then name of the institution is a plain text, you put a plain text there. The highest qualification that you have, you can use a drop down list, and then after putting a drop down list, you choose properties, and then you say qualifications, you type qualifications, and then bottom here again you also type qualifications. And then you come here to add those qualifications. Maybe it's a first one, you say higher certificate. And then maybe the second one you want to add is a diploma, you type here diploma. Maybe the other one you want to add is BTech degree, you type here BTech degree. And then you say OK. Maybe the other one you want to add is master's degree, you type here master's degree. And then you type OK. Maybe the other one you want to add is a doctorate or honors, let's say doctorate. This example, don't pay attention, and then after that you say OK, and then lastly here obtain, you choose a date picker. So this is how you create a form, depend to the instructions. Then when it comes to formatting, how do you want to format it? It will really depend on the instructions from the exam, but you can decide it how you want it to look like. It's up to you. The form you want to, how you want it to look like. Okay. So and then another thing, you go back to developer, you tick design mode. So this is a form. So the form is something like this. Okay, and then normally in the exams you will have two questions, question A and question B. If the form is question 3, in question 3A they might want you to create a form. This is an example of the form. Or how do you create a form, or to answer the form question. So this is what you do. So maybe they might say save this question as question 4A. So you will save it as question 4A like this. And then maybe the question 4B, they want you to fill in the form. So in question 4B, if they want you to fill in the form, so after you have saved it, you can fill in the form. So here they say click here to enter the text. So the name is Bongani. And then the surname is Mahlangu. And then the date of birth, you will use a date picker to choose the date of birth. And then the gender, you choose here male or female. So this form you create it. Do you have a matric? You tick if you have it. Tertiary, you tick when you have it. Name of the institution, you type here maybe the name of the institution. Let's say it's Bongani College. So Bongani Computer College. Okay, and then highest qualification you obtain, you will choose from here. So maybe I've got BTech degree. Here obtain, let's say it's today, then I choose today. Thank you for watching. This is how you create a form, and that's how you fill the form. So on Computer Practice N6, there's a question of forms they want you to create. This video, it was created specifically for a specific person. So it means I'll upload it, but after about 10 days I'll remove it from YouTube. I'm just doing it because it's urgent. Thank you for it.